But we begin this hour with a look inside the mind of one of golf's biggest superstars, two-time major winner Justin Thomas. The 30-year-old PGA Tour veteran is set to defend his PGA Championship title later this week right here on CBS. We spent some time with JT at his hometown golf club outside Louisville, Kentucky. We spoke about his legacy and his family, his relationship with Tiger Woods, and the state of golf. And he was able to give this beginner golfer a few tips.
When you are as talented as Justin Thomas, you can make one of the most humbling games on the planet look easy.
I can't get bailed out by a teammate. I can't blame anything on a teammate. It's whatever I do in this sport is all on me.
While golf is an individual sport, Thomas's confessed obsession for the game comes from a very special place.
Where did your love for the game of golf come from?
You know, just growing up around my dad, just wanted to do whatever he was doing. Ever since I first got that plastic club in my hand, however old I was, seems like it's stayed there for quite a while.
There's a special relationship between you and your dad. He's more than just your father. He's your coach. What has it been like to share the love of the game with him?
We definitely have a very unique relationship in the sense of having to shut off sometimes the father-son to student and the coach. You know, we go out to eat, it's father-son, but we're out on the range, it's business. We're trying to get some work done. I don't like the detached feeling.
Thomas is featured in the new Netflix reality series Full Swing.
We just left the golf course and we're going to go to the airport and then we're going to
which gives fans a rare look at a side of pro golf's off-the-course relationships you don't typically get to see.
Do you believe that shows like this helps make the sport bigger?
For sure. I think, and that was the hope and the goal of it, right? I mean, the amount of people that I've had come up to me, whether it's not even necessarily about me, it's about other people in the show talking about, I don't know anything about golf. I knew nothing about golf. I watched the show and now I'm a fan.
We spent the afternoon with JT and his family at his childhood golf club, Harmony Landing.
Justin, yeah, thanks for being here.
Where Thomas was hosting his annual junior tournament.
Thanks, guys.
And while Thomas is certainly focused on his legacy, for one of the best players in the world, it's not always top of mind.
I can't be out there teeing it up or in the middle of a round on Thursday or Friday like, oh, you know, I got to become this part of history or I need to win this so I can be on this list. But at the end of the day, we just don't know that reality because golf is a fickle game and you just don't know what's going to happen.
Listen, I appreciate the humility, but I mean, it's just me and you talking. Forget the cameras. You know you're one of the best in the world, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear, baby. As an athlete, I identify with that. You have coaches, you have friends that are players, you have your caddy. But when you're stepping up to swing, it's just you and the ball. Do you think about all of these other things, or is it just Justin versus Justin?
You know, I think when everything's going well and you're in a zone or you're maybe on a little bit of a hot streak, it's easy, right? See fairway, hit fairway, see hole, make putt, and go into the next one. And it's like, well, yeah, I just shot 63.
That sounded really simple right there, the way you put it.
I know, it does sound simple, but it never is. That's the hard part about golf.
The PGA Tour is the best place to play in the world. And,
professional golf has entered a new world this past year, with rival tour Live Golf, backed by a boatload of Saudi money, luring players away with massive paychecks. But Thomas, one of the most important faces in golf, has made this much clear. The PGA Tour is the only place he'd like to be.
There's a lot of talk about equipment rollbacks, pace of play, rival leagues. Do you believe that the sport of golf is in a good place right now?
I do. I would say it's not as in good of a spot as it was, you know, before Live started, just for the sake of everybody being there and not necessarily having any kind of competition. But I mean, I think that golf is in an unbelievable place.
Do you believe that it was important for guys to just come out and say, you know, it was a big bag of money and I wanted it, versus this long, drawn-out explanation?
For sure. For me personally, just because it was very apparent, it was very obvious. I mean, the numbers people were getting, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you why the decisions were made, but yeah, that's been my whole thing, is I'm like, just at least come out and say why it really is. I don't need this spiel of why you're not.
Right here.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
What if I told you at 10 years old you would be great friends with the great Tiger Woods?
But yeah, I definitely wouldn't have believed that. There's definitely moments when I kind of pinch myself. I mean, we're very similar in the sense that we're both extremely competitive. We both want to win. We like to, have fun, talk trash. And, I think for someone in his position, he's probably used to everybody, bowing down to him and wanting to do, whatever he needs and wants. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'll be one of your friends, and 100% I would do anything for him or his family. But at the same time, I love giving him some grief.
And you know his son, Charlie, of course. You have a good eye for talent. So you tell me, does Charlie have what it takes?
He is extremely talented and 100% has shots and ability that other kids that age don't. But he's so young, you don't know if he'll still want to play in 8 years. Or, that's the important part, is he just keeps having fun with it.
As you see Tiger coach him up, is he the, you know what, just keep having fun dad, or is he
what do you think?
All right, enough said. Enough said. And you know what? I'm fine with that because I have 2 sons and I am hard on them.
It's really cool watching the father side of him as much as it is the golf. Tiger's like, look, I'm never going to do anything my kids that I'm not going through. I want to have fun with Charlie and have a putting contest, and the loser's got to do whatever, push-ups or something. But it's like, I'm a part of that with them. So it's really cool to, see how much time and care he gives to those kids.
Just turned 30 years old, recently married to his wife, Jillian. At one point ranked #1 in the world, defending his PGA Championship title this week. I mean, this young man just has it going.
What a great personality. And I also like that he's so candid. When you said, you're, the best, one of the best, he goes, yeah. Because most guys go, well, no, blah, blah, blah. I love that he owns it. I love that he owns it.
Hammond and Hahn. Speaking of owning it, what tips did he give you, golf-wise?
He just told me to get as many reps as I can. That's what he kept talking about, because what we do as golfers when we're beginning is we perpetuate these bad habits. So he told me, if you can get on the course as many times as you can, it will make yourself a better golfer. But I struggle with the sport. Even he said, I feel like the best every day I wake up. But in a moment's time, the game will humble you. Now imagine somebody as novice as me.
He seems like such a truth teller, too. I also like seeing him and his dad.
His
dad, him and Tiger. I like that.
And this is what I didn't know about golfers. They talk a lot of trash. I thought that was basketball and football. But these guys are worse than us. That's for sure. Now listen, you can catch the coverage of the 105th PGA Championship this weekend right here on CBS and on Paramount+.